Life TV, so much fun. Cruise Life TV, come aboard. Every day, new world explore. Sailing seas, we're living free. Come and join Cruise Life TV.
And we are live. Here we are with Uncle Dave.
What's up?
How you doing?
Just getting some things situated over here. Oh, I'm doing all right. How are you?
Doing great. Hey, we got Danny in here. Hey, Danny, how's it going?
Danny, you got,
welcome to
Freddie Phillips.
Wait, yeah, Freddie and CLTV Greg. Well, that's me. I just kind of threw myself in there.
Greg, I don't know. He kind of lurks around every now and then. I see.
He kind of like windows his way in here and there. He comes in, he's gone.
He's like super under the radar.
Danny's chilling in bed. Well, that's typical on a late night show.
I know, right?
The DNG show, and
that's right.
So this is a very special show because I heard that you have 45 subscribers.
I know, right? And you know what? Which is crazy. Okay, I know Eddie, I know Scott. I didn't know Jeremy and Cheryl. I didn't know their channel. Nothing. I still don't know Rob's channel. And Jeremy just started throwing me out there. He's like, "Oh no, he's only got 36. We got to get it up there and all this kind of stuff." And I was like, "Whoa, what a community, dude! What a freaking community!"
We all support each other. Everybody, whether you're like I always say, whether you're behind the camera or you're in front of the camera,
it's like family. It's no matter what,
It is. It's a tight-knit group.
It is crazy. And between getting off there and getting on here, I had to jump over into YouTube. I wanted to subscribe to their stuff because I want to go watch it. I'm not just going to have somebody, stick up for me and put me out there. I mean, I got to show some respect. I'm gonna watch all of it. That's just like with you and Michelle and Chris and Liz and Scott. I have literally binge watched. I mean, all of these channels, and it has messed up my sleeping schedule so bad. But being retired, I guess, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it kind of aggravates my kids, and they're like, "Hey, Dad, can you come over?" No, man, I just went to bed at 7 this morning. They don't think it's funny, but I do. So what you want me to do?
Yeah, no, that's wonderful. And it is a great community. Everybody here helps everybody. Danny, she's amazing and we really love her.
I still think Danny, Michael Ann, and Scott don't actually sleep.
Meg also.
I think they run over and they get their little USB charger and they plug it in somewhere and take a break while they're on YouTube. I don't understand. I don't understand.
The thing with Scott is Scott's got it down to a science, and he really.
Oh, it's
that
dude. That dude is insane, man. He's everywhere. I mean, everywhere. And if he's not on a live or in somebody's chat, I can pick up the phone and text him, and he answers me like that. I'm like, don't you have a job? I mean, I'll text him, "Hey, I know you're at work, but I got a quick question. I'm never too busy for you." I'm like, whoa, it's nuts. It's nuts. I never thought I would be a part of a community like this. And this community is what actually incentivized or pushed me, not really pushed me, but antagonized me, I guess maybe would be a better word. But to start a channel.
Yeah.
And the first ones that ever told me that was I sat in on Carnival Cruise Addicts one day. And I was like, I'm such and such an age, and you know, I'm semi-retired. Well, now I'm fully retired, but I was semi-retired. And they're like, dude, South Louisiana, you're close to New Orleans. Chris was like, just walk around the French Quarter and video it and post it, and they will love it.
That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do.
It's crazy. And then I started seeing equipment that they use and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, I want a mic like this, and that's Scott.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I have this now, and I have a package sitting up in my mailbox I need to go get. You know, it's crazy. I love it. I absolutely love it.
It's really amazing because you're starting now where, like, Michelle and I, we started during COVID. And actually, it wasn't even during COVID. It was after COVID. But what got us intrigued what got me intrigued was during COVID, we were watching all these content creators. Now, there weren't as many as there are now, because I think everybody else kind of like jumped on the bus and they all started their own channels. So now there's like a lot of content creators. But there was, like, you know, Lalito Loca.
Tony, the Godfather. Yeah.
Don.
Yeah.
You know,
Tony's Don Terrace. Yeah. Tony Barnett, Don Terrace. They're definitely the Godfathers. I mean, Tony's got one up every day.
And Island Time. You know, Derek.
Island Time. Yes. Derek at Island Time. Yes.
So,
I mean, they're like the true gangsters. You know, that's like the Al Capones, if you will.
They're the definite OG. They're like the definition of OG, the original gangster.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. I mean, I would go to before I met all of this company that I keep now. I used to go to Tony at Lalita Loca. I used to go to his live shows.
Yeah.
Dude, there was 1,300 people in the chat.
Oh, it's crazy.
1,300 in the chat.
Insane.
I'm like, oh, man. I don't even have 300 friends, let alone get all of them into a chat with me at the same time. You know what I mean? I'm like, good man. You know?
Yeah. Well, they came at the right time. Well, they were pre-COVID.
Yeah.
I would say they were the pre-COVID baby.
He was.
You know?
He was like the starting. I think he's only been doing it for maybe 3 years. Maybe
I think just before COVID.
Four possibly. Yeah. And he's got $750,000. He's up to 200 he's over 250 now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, and we love him. We watch him. We we're more involved with this kind of like tight knit community now. That
yeah.
Watch them,
for sure.
But you know, it's like there's only so many hours in the day, especially like with Michelle and I. We work, and it's like we'd love to like support everybody, but unfortunately we can't. You know,
right? I feel the same way, dude. If I pulled up my subscriptions list, it's just pages and pages, and I get all the blue dots. You know what I'm talking about on YouTube? You get the blue dots for every and I go, nope, saw this, and then I would just start where I didn't see, I didn't see controversial. I didn't see what he had out there, and I check him, and I had to watch that, and then some days I'd scroll all the way to the bottom for the ones that I don't watch as much, and I'll start my way up, you know?
Right.
But yeah.
It's what you got to do, you know, and that's the support. And, that's how, like, you know, you're at 45 now. But what I was going to say is we were watching all these content creators.
That's nuts. And I still can't believe that.
I was very intrigued by it, and I was like, what does it take to actually start a channel? And I thought it was like you had to fill out a form, and you know, you had to ask for permission, and you know, I didn't realize how easy it is. All you have to do is have a YouTube account, and then boom, you've had no clue. You know, if you've got an account, a login, and you can get yourself set up, you're already halfway there, more than
Do
halfway
you
there.
do you know how many? Let's see. Hurricane Ida was 3 years ago yesterday.
Ira, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yesterday. Wow.
yesterday made 3 years ago.
Wow.
Do you know how many videos I could have put out
Oh,
just
yeah.
off of the aftermath of Hurricane Ida?
You
I
know,
mean, just my little town was like it was devastated, because we're closer to the coast than New Orleans, and
right.
yeah, I mean, and I go and I look, and I've looked up Hurricane Ida videos, and I'm like, they're posting that. That's nothing. There are people south of me. I mean, I could have got in my truck and drove 30, 45 minutes, and I would have showed the people what's really going on in South
Oh, yeah.
Louisiana.
If
Enough
you would
out of
have had
here.
your channel up at the time,
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's you know, it- I don't know how they base it or judge it, and I'm
well,
always leery about posting stuff because the YouTube police and all that kind of thing.
it's all about the timing and the content because
Right. Right.
our
Yeah.
our biggest posts were, believe it or not, was when the Jubilee came out. And I was just taking clips of other stuff before the Jubilee came to Galveston. And I was
Right.
reposting certain things. And I was just like, well, it's a new ship. Let me throw it out there. We're a content creator. We're here to educate, the community. And if they are subscribers, they will be able to see, what's going on. Well, let me tell you, I put out this video of the Jubilee before it came into Galveston, and how they had, like, for the crew members, an on deck, like, big huge party going on,
Oh yeah.
getting
Yeah.
getting the crew
Oh, I
members
saw
ready.
that. Yeah, I saw that.
So I posted it, and we were getting, like, we were new, and we were getting, like, per post we would get maybe, like, okay, we got like 100 posts, maybe 200. Like in about a month's time, we maybe get like 400 or 500 posts. But I put this video out there, and in like within 24 hours, I think we had like 1,500 posts on that
Yeah.
one video, and then it just kept on going up, and then it hit a plateau where it just like leveled out. But it's all about what you put out and the timing. If you get it right, then you're like you're gold. If you could figure out the
I
formula,
mean,
and
I
then
don't like every day. Well, naturally, I'm on YouTube every day. Um, I don't go on like to check my channel and see about this and see about that and all this kind of stuff. But when the little bell goes off, I go up there and look, and then next thing you know, I have like 20 something posts or 20
yeah.
something notifications. So and so commented, so and so comment, like, and I'm like, what? And I'd go look at it, and I'm like, look at these people are liking this stuff,
Hey, we
There
got
Jeremy Cheryl. That's the culprits that got me to 45 right there.
there you go.
And
Well,
thank you very much.
This is your 45 show. I don't know if you saw it in the description, but I put in there.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Oh, I
My
put in there
45
celebrating
show.
Dave's
Really?
45.
Really?
Yeah. So
You got Eddie in here. You got Cruising on the High
okay.
Seas. You got Scott. Look at these people.
Look,
Oh,
they're all rolling in. Hey, Eddie, yo.
Eddie, yo.
Yeah, Michelle's not here, so I had to get my next best thing. Look at this. Have you ever seen this? This is the Carnival
Is that
Barbie.
the Carnival Barbie?
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
She's
I bet she don't have the drink package though.
nah.
No, she couldn't.
No.
handle it.
That would be slutty Barbie if that was the case. Look at her. Isn't that cool?
Everybody's coming in hashtag Barbie.
That's funny. There he
The
goes.
Barbie show. There's Alice.
Hey, Alice, how you doing? Thanks for joining in. It's the late night show. It's a late night show. Our special guest is Dave.
Hey, it's funny. We do this when Michelle's out of town. This is like number 2.
Well, Michelle was passed out last week, so
That's it was
you
still
know,
out of town. Same thing, dude. Same thing. Same
she
thing.
was
Passed
definitely
out.
out of this planet.
She was in another zip code. All right.
She was
I
in
saw her
another zip
earlier
code.
that night, and she was definitely not feeling any pain.
I was actually seeing if maybe I could reach out to her. Maybe she's got to be trashed right now, and I'd love to have her on the show.
Oh my God. My wife is toe up. Let's get her on. Yeah. there
Let's
you
get
go.
her on.
There you go.
Yeah, no, she's
Yeah,
celebrating her. What's that?
You'd be a great late night talk show host.
bring
All right,
bring her
everybody,
on. the trunks.
hold on. We're gonna call my wife because I know she is trashed, and we're gonna get her on the show.
You know,
Yeah, that'll get you points.
there's a popular song called "Bring in the Clowns." I don't know if you're familiar with that song. It's an old song. Well, maybe I should do like a parody of "Bring in the Drunks" on Friday
Oh,
night.
God.
We just bring them in. Wouldn't that be great? Look at this.
We're like you and I when we do this, we're like that after hours club that everybody
Yeah, right.
goes and parties all night, and they come here.
I'm
hoping for
still drinking.
yeah,
I
me
got
too. And they're hoping for like chicken and waffles, but they just get shots of tequila instead.
Well, I just had a calzone, so it was my $2 calzone from Aldi's. That freaking amazing.
I had homemade chicken stew that I made myself. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah. Well, I saw that. That's pretty interesting. So you made it yourself.
Oh yeah, I cook everything
Nice.
myself.
Oh,
I
that's
can't
good.
tell you the last time I went to a fast food restaurant.
Really? So let me ask you this question. What's the difference between cooking and barbecuing on the grill? Isn't that cooking? Is that
Well,
the same thing?
you're cooking. Okay, cooking, grilling, barbecuing, smoking. It's all encompassing with cooking because you're still cooking the meat.
You're still cooking.
It's not raw when you get done with it. Some just takes longer than others. Cooking, you cook in a frying pan, frying
Well,
frying has different because you got pan frying, you have deep frying. But as far as like on a grill, if you're just throwing hamburgers on a grill, you're grilling.
Right.
Now, if you're gonna grill some chicken and barbecue sauce, okay, now you're cooking. You're not really barbecuing, you're cooking barbecue chicken. But then if you put a rack of ribs or a brisket on a smoker, then you're smoking it, which is all the same thing.
Look who's here.
Yeah, I wake up from a nap, but see, wake up from a nap, they say.
Look, Liz, we're trying to figure out
You're not dreaming.
between cooking and grilling and smoking. If you're converting a piece of raw meat to something that's edible, I would think that,
That's
there's
cooking.
different-
You're cooking it no matter what.
I think Liz is dreaming. Go back to sleep, Liz. Okay, cooking is totally different from barbecuing, cruising on the high seas. Well,
It actually is, but you're still, in essence, turning raw stuff into cooked stuff.
yeah. Well, oh, Danny says, Liz, why are you still up? But
Why are you
Eddie
still up?
says, what did Eddie say? I'm Barbie drunk.
All I know is when I see you again, I hope to God that Barbie is still in that package.
Listen, I'm a little guy, but I'm not this little. Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I hear you.
But I put her right next to me. I think it's pretty cool, actually. It's a collector's item. It hasn't been opened.
You know
It's
what?
still in the original.
If I'm not. I guess you could call me a Carnival Cruise like roadie or fanatic or whatever. But if I knew that they had something like that, I would have it. I would have one. It'd probably be in my gun safe over there.
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
I don't think those are very common. Like, at all.
Oh no. I think if you were to look for one now these days, they'd probably go for a couple of $100 at least. Look at the pants. Look at the
Yeah,
Look.
she's got that $139.99 bag I saw on the Vista a couple of months ago.
Yeah. It's funny. My granddaughter, when she comes over and she sees it, she's like, "Oh, let me play." I'm like, "Hell no, get out of the room."
Good night, Liz.
Oh, Liz is going to sleep.
Liz is going back night night.
Oh, okay. Thanks for dropping in. We appreciate you. We love you. You have a good night. Enjoy the rest of the holiday weekend. We'll see you over the weekend, maybe on your live if you're on Sunday.
Oh, I'm gonna yeah, I'll definitely. Well, I'm not gonna be live, but yeah, I'm gonna be in their live Sunday for sure. But
Scott's a roadie.
Tomorrow, which is Saturday at midnight. No, I can do it at 11 p.m. tomorrow night. I check in for my cruise.
Oh, in 2 weeks, huh? Tomorrow night, you said?
Tomorrow night, it'll be midnight Eastern at 11 o'clock my time. And I've got all my passport and all my goodies right here. And I'm ready to go.
Okay. Did you watch my video?
Which one? I've watched all of them.
Checking in with the phone.
Oh no, I do it on a laptop. I'm gonna be awake.
Oh,
you can check in on a phone.
Hold on a second. Let me see if
Good night, Eddie.
Oh, Eddie's going. Have a good night, Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie's going night too.
Let me see. I don't know if this will work. Let me know if this works. Hold on a second.
Eddie, protect your tetas. Because I saw they were being assaulted this evening.
Hold on a second. Does this work?
Oh my.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I saw that one. I'll have to go back and watch. I mean, I didn't watch everybody's everything, but I like that hat though.
Can you hear me talking in the video, or is that silent?
not yeah, it's not silent, but it's very, very low.
Oh, okay.
Fun, how to snatch early boarding time, lightning fist. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna check it out after this.
Well, here, watch this.
But see, I'm not platinum or diamond, so I can't do the,
What's that?
I'm not platinum or diamond.
You don't have to be. You could be gold. Go ahead. Look how quickly you check in when you use your phone. Now watch this. I'll have a little clock, a little timer on there. Watch. Well, hold on a second. Let me see something. Let me do this. Whoa, what is that? Wait a minute. What's happening here? Let me go back to I don't know what the hell I'm doing right now. Whoa.
Scott, just plug your USB cord into your neck and watch TV for 30 minutes and you'll be recharged.
I don't know what I'm doing. How do I get it back? I'm trying to put it on full screen. That's what I'm trying to do.
I don't know, but if there's a faster way, I mean, well, I really don't mind it. I mean, it's still 14 days, so I don't mind doing the stuff on the laptop. Matter of fact, I ordered, since this laptop I have doesn't have a port to accept like a micro SD adapter or any of that kind of stuff. I ordered one that plugs into USB, so I'll probably be taking a laptop on this cruise with me so I can download videos to it. I don't know if I'll be able to upload anything.
You will find your free. Here, watch this. Look how quick this is. Online check-in. When your clock hits midnight, refresh your screen. Online check-in will turn blue and become an active link to click on. You'll see Let's Get Ready to Sail. Scroll down and click Get Started and then OK, got it. Up top where it says Guest Selection, slide to the right and click on Arrival Appointment. On the next screen, make an arrival appointment. Scroll all the way down to the list of arrival times. After selecting the earliest time, it will take you to create your onboard expense account. Again, up top, scroll to arrival appointments to confirm your time. The rest of the check-in process can be done later on. That's it. You're all done. Be sure to share this with your family and friends you will be traveling with.
What?
One thing I'd like to mention is that the arrival time is not
18 seconds.
Wait, hold on.
18 seconds.
18 seconds to get the earliest check-in time possible.
Well, see, I usually get, since I'm like 30 minutes from the port, I usually have my check-in between, 11:30 and 12:30. I'm not in a major rush because the rooms aren't open till 1:30 or whatever it is. And in New Orleans, see, like in Galveston, the drink package doesn't kick in until the next sea day, the first sea day. But in New Orleans, it starts right away. And I don't want to get there and burn through half. I don't want to get there and burn through half my drink package before I even leave the port. You know what I mean? But I usually get there around noon or so.
So you check in at 11 a.m., 11 p.m. I have to wait till midnight. You get that 1 hour luxury.
But my 11 is still your 12.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what's more interesting than that Liz just went to sleep,
and she's going back to sleep again.
Yeah, she just went to sleep, and look who's saying good morning. Good day, folks.
Sean. Yeah. Sean, I've been told this in many, many live chats that I've been in. You're never late. You're never late.
No, Sean's awesome.
As a matter of fact, I think Sean told me that once too. I popped in and said, "Hey, I'm sorry I'm late," and he said, "You're never late, mate."
Oh my God! Look at this. Marjorie's on. Marjorie, what are you doing late? It's 2 minutes to midnight, Marjorie. What are you doing? She's a lot of fun.
Same thing we are.
We had such a blast. I mean, Michelle and I, we met her. I'm sure you watched the video.
That live was great.
It was fantastic. It was fantastic. And the best part.
My favorite question you asked was, "How were you as a child? Were you a handful?" And she looks you straight in the face and is like, "Oh yeah. I definitely gave my parents problems." I'm like, she wins. So awesome.
You know what was funny? We were in a place called Flanagan's, and it very noisy place. I mean, it's comfortably noisy. It's a bar. It's a sports club, and so there's a lot of noise and interaction going on around us. And I said to Marjorie, I'm like, listen. We were thinking maybe you'd like to go live, and what do you think about like a little interview? And her reaction was, well, hell yeah, that's what I want to do. So I was like, okay, well, it can't be done in here. We're gonna have to like find a place. I found a nice place outside. It was much more quiet, and it was a great interview. We had a great time.
I thought it was great, man. I really thought it was great.
Oh, it was fantastic.
That was really good. That was really good. Yeah. Going back to with Jeremy and Cheryl and those guys, if I'm probably gonna put another video out here in the next couple of days. A few things I've been thinking about, but if I can make it to 50 before I leave, I'll be able to go live on YouTube. And I will have a C Day live. Maybe not. I mean, like the deck party embarkation live. That afternoon as we're leaving. I mean, I'll still be on city Wi-Fi, so it shouldn't be that bad. So, am I going to be drinking on the deck of the ship? I'm going to be drinking on every deck of the ship.
He's going to become part of the deck of the ship.
If there's a floor under my feet, I'm drinking on it.
I'm sure you're going to get at least 5 subscribers between now and 2 weeks. And if anybody is watching and you're not subscribed to Uncle Dave, You need to subscribe.
Just look, just go check it out. Watch a video or 2 or 3.
No, don't
I
check
think
it
I
out.
have like, I think I have like
Just
6,
subscribe.
you know. And throw a like in there, and leave me some quirky little comment. Talk about my gray hair or whatever. I don't care. Hit the subscribe button, please. Thank you.
No, I'm
And you will
seriously.
see some more goofy material coming out soon.
And you will get to 50 or more. I'm sure you'll get more than 50, but when you're on that cruise, if you want, we can do a live and get you on there anyway. It's up to you.
That would be. Oh, yeah, that would be great, man. But I don't
I'm
know.
sure
We're
you'll
gonna
get
see
there.
how it goes. We're gonna see how it goes.
Oh,
But yeah, I would
absolutely.
love to sit in on a live from the cruise. Now I don't get the so what do you call it? Oh, it's just Adventures with Uncle Dave. There's a lot of them. There's a few out there, and
We've got
you
Truth
know,
Seeker.
it's pretty
Hello, Truth
common.
Seeker.
Truth Seeker. Sean, there's a lot of them out there with just Uncle Dave, and the ones that I went through haven't posted in like 3 years. So I figured, if I start throwing stuff out there, maybe I'll move up the ladder just a little bit. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And thank
Wow.
you, Scott.
Yeah, I mean it all happens. I mean there's really like no going backwards. I mean there is, but at the point that you're at, I mean there's nothing but going up at this, you know what I mean? So you're gonna
Right. I mean, and I had said something a while ago that I'm not in it to like get monetized and make my, that's not like my end goal. My very first start with YouTube was I wanted to do something for my kids and grandkids to
right.
watch, and
Yes.
like my
Understanding that.
kids will tell my grandkids, like, look, that's where your college money went. Papa was out there in Roatan, Honduras, with a bunch of floozies drinking drinks with umbrellas in them. You know what I mean? I wanted to. That's what it first started as, and then I'm starting to tinker around with editing, and I've been playing with it a little bit, and I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but I mean, I really love it. I love the community. I love the support. Man, this has got better support than the VA, man. But it's crazy.
Oh, look at this. Marjorie wants a party with you.
Well, I will be. Hold on, let me check the February 7th of 2025. I'll be in West Palm Beach at Two Drunk Goats.
We'll bring Marjorie there.
Sure.
Good day,
Sean, and I'm gonna get into that also. That Helping Hands for Cruising. I want to get into doing what like you guys did. I'm gonna change. Oh, I'm knocking stuff around. I'm gonna change some of this back here, clean it up, paint it. But or maybe I'll move my office somewhere else. But yeah, I want to get to that.
All you need is a little green backdrop to hang down from the ceiling, and you can make whatever you want. Look, I even put a door in mine. It moves too. No, there we go. You make
So do you have to actually get a green screen that drops down?
Listen, you make it whatever you want to make it, and then look, if I want it to be the Sea Wave Lounge basement, there we go. It's a Sea Wave Lounge basement. And Barbie's still here.
That's what I'm saying. Is there an actual green screen that I have to get to pull down?
It's just a green backdrop. And quite frankly, you could get it on Amazon, or you could go to Walmart and buy a piece of green fabric. There's all different ways. It's very inexpensive. Maybe this was probably about, I don't know, $15.
Yeah, see, because I messed around on StreamYard with their stuff, and it gets sketchy and splotchy, and I'm like, no, because I know you use them, and I'm like, it looks so good, and I'm like, oh, what's going on,
Well, the thing is, I have lighting. You don't see the lighting. There's lighting behind the camera shining at the green screen. So
See, I
yeah,
have one here, but I need to get some other stuff going on. I'll get there. I'll get there. But I got a lot going on. I got the suitcases out, starting to pack and all that kind of stuff. Scott, I want to thank you for all your help that you've helped me with over the last few months.
Scott's amazing.
He is. He really is. Like, I text him any time of the day. Like I said earlier, I say, "Hey, dude, I hate to bother you," and he's like, "You never bother. What's going on? What you need? What can I help you with?"
Yeah, Scott, I saw the intro. You're talking about the one that I made for the match game that has Chris and Liz and Michelle and myself. What I didn't realize when I made that is that I didn't realize that that the voice, the announcer, comes out of one channel. I had to remake that. It's actually remade. If you want, I could send it to you. But it was remade. But it was great. I loved it, and I appreciate it. I appreciate everything you do. I mean, you're just amazing. Did you forget about it? Did I forget about what?
Yeah, Scott. And I texted, I messaged Scott the other day. Well, it's been a few days ago, and there's a main screen for $90 with the frame material. Oh, it just so happened I have Amazon on speed dial. I messaged Scott and I'm like, "Hey, what was that poor boy place you like down in New Orleans?" Because he's got this place down there that he loves to go. And he told me, and then I was just like, "Oh, that's a coincidence." I just got back home and I picked up a 14-inch roast beef po' boy from there. And he was like, I'm not talking to you right now. I'm not talking to you. Leave me alone. Yeah. So I went and got a po' boy at his favorite shop from downtown New Orleans that I normally never go to, but I just happened to be down there and I was just like, yeah, let's go stop at Scott's place and see. So there we go. So I went and had a po' boy, and I brought it home. I should have sent him pictures of it, but I didn't. I didn't want him to feel too bad, Didn't want to rub it in too much, but it was fun.
What do we got here? Okay, we got a little conversation going on between Sean and Scott.
Gave him blank for dinner. It wasn't sausage. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with sausage.
Yeah.
That was a great
right now between us is not, But yeah, that was insane. That was funny. And I matched without even knowing it, I matched with Chris on all three answers.
Oh, really?
All three. Chris and I. Yeah. I'm like, how did that happen? It was crazy. Crazy.
It's all good stuff. So the last week you were telling us about you got a piece of property now.
Yes. I bought 5 acres, which is actually now going to wind up turning into possibly 10.
What?
But I got 5 acres. Yeah. A buddy of mine has Bill. Hey, Bill.
Bill, what are you doing here?
Good show tonight, Bill. Love the I really like the members only videos. Those are great. Yeah. So if you're not subscribed, you need to become a member of Bill's channel and watch. He puts out some really cool member only videos. Just saying.
Bill
I bought 5 acres in North Louisiana. It's about 5 hours from me, and I bought it from a friend of mine, and I've got like the southwest corner of his. He had 15, and I had got a friend of his hooked me up with the top corner 5. Well, my buddy now, since I bought this property, now my buddy's like, why don't you buy the 5 behind you that I own, and that way you can have direct access to Lake d'Arbonne, which
Wow.
is a massive lake in North Louisiana. And I'm like, I just bought 5. Can you give me a minute? Can you give me a minute?
You got to digest what you got.
I'll probably wind up getting that maybe sometime in like maybe into 25, maybe 26. It's not going anywhere, so I'll have it. And yeah, he's already my buddy's already like, well, since you're gonna buy this anyway, like he's already decided that I've bought this piece of property from him. He said, we'll just cut you a road straight to the lake. That way, I'm like, dude, no, calm down.
So Marjorie wants Uncle Dave to be her drill sergeant because she wants to join the Army.
Nope, don't join the Army. Join the Air Force.
Oh, there you go.
You ask any Army or Marine Corps veteran, I'm going to join the Army or I'm going to join the Marine Corps. They're going to be like, nope, join the Air Force. Better lifestyle, better food, better job opportunities.
Sean wants to know how good you are at swimming.
Well, Sean, I'm from South Louisiana, so I can proudly say I swim like a fish.
And I want to know how good you are at maybe wrestling alligators. Because that's probably
not so much. Not so much.
I'm sure there's alligators in that lake, huh? What do you think?
Not up north. It gets too cold for them. Well,
no,
it
that's
doesn't really get too cold for them. But it's about 5 hours north. But I don't want to say it gets too cold, but it's not a likely place to find them.
We have like, a lot down here.
Oh yeah, you do.
Oh,
yes, you do.
There's a lot, and they're big. Do. They are big.
Yeah.
But
down here, I mean, it's. I mean, when my son and I go out in his boat, which used to be my boat, but now he is actually taking it over. So anyway, hey, I don't have to drive or pay for gas anymore, so I don't care. I get to go fishing, and I'm all right. I mean, there's always some type of firearm in the boat for that, because down here where we live down on the bayou, they're not shy.
Yeah.
They're not, they're more scared of you than you are them. Not here. Not here. They're not aggressive, but they're not gonna say.
Sean, that can't be true. Is that true? I mean, really? Seriously?
No, there ain't no way.
What the hell?
There's no way.
Sean, you crack me up.
Talking about a 6,000 pound animal, dude.
You're a funny dude.
Put the Fosters down, Sean. You've had too much.
Hey, it's not Hungry Hippos, that little toy you used to play with when you were like 5,
when you push the buttons and they would go out there and
remember that
little ball. Yeah.
The little plastic toy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he's still sleeping. Sean's a troublemaker. That's so funny, Danny.
South
African born. Well, okay. So what you're saying is when you were even smaller, you wrestled these hippos. Is that what you're saying?
Well, when he was smaller, he called them hippos. I mean, like for us, we'd probably call them like dogs, puppies, something of that nature, Because with puppies, when they're really little, they got that fat belly,
especially if the dog is shaved, and then maybe it looks like a hippo, just skin.
Possibly. Possibly. Maybe it was like a pug,
Could be.
Just kind of short stature.
My guard dog was a lion. Okay, we're gonna start changing Sean's name to Tarzan. How about that?
Tarzan, yeah. Yeah.
Where's Jane?
South Korean born.
Mm-hmm.
I've been there, Scott. I was in Yeonju-go, Seoul. Where else did I go? I've been up to Freedom Bridge. at the DMC.
So you know what's interesting? My father, he maybe this is where I kind of got it from. My father he was in the Korean War, and he was actually not fighting, but he went through all the training. But he was part of the newsreel crew, and he was walking around the Korean War with a camera on his back,
Oh,
filming.
Stars and Stripes. Yeah, he was in Stars and Stripes.
Yeah, he was. He was.
Yeah, that's a
He
big
was,
thing. That's a big thing.
he was a head, and he was the head of that whole division. And I
Wow.
actually have on 16 millimeter film, which is like all rotten now, but some of the stuff, the footage that he took in the Korean War, it's just amazing.
Dude, can you get that to play before I get there in February?
I don't think I could get that to play, but when he came back after the Korean War, I do have where he was in New Jersey on Asbury Park in his
Right?
Korean, I mean, he was in his army uniform and everything, where he's interviewing people on the boardwalk in Asbury Park, which is it's just incredible.
Oh, dude. Yeah, see, I'm like I don't know, I hate to admit it. Well, I don't hate to admit it. I'm a crazy history and military history fanatic. You know, it's I watched
If you come down, I would. I mean, I'd love to
oh
show it to
yeah.
you. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm planning a trip in like the end of 2026. I want to fly to I'm flying to the Philippines. My plan is to fly to the Philippines and go down to Leyte in the South Philippine Islands, because there's memorials down there where the United States landed in the defense of for the Battle of Leyte Gulf. During World War II. So yeah, I'm into all that kind of stuff.
Look, we got Orange Cone, and
Ross.
He dated a girl. She was prehistoric, but her name was Pterodactyl.
Terra. There you go.
She was a terror.
There you go.
And Tarzan Sean in the building. Danny, you're funny.
Look at you.
We should get married. Oh, look, you got a.
Uh-oh. Did we get a proposal on late night?
Is that something? It's all happening here on your 45th.
Do I need to go get ordained? What's going on?
Oh my God. Let's see here. Okay. And okay. Jane Goodall observed me, and here we go.
Look at Scott. Look at Scott. I mean, Scott. Look at Bill.
Bill.
That's almost saying I do. Almost. Hey, that's right.
All right, Scott saying hello to Ross. Ross is saying hello to Scott.
I think I need to move my mini fridge closer to the table here.
I need to get some water. I've been drinking alcohol all night. No hydration. All right. Well, I thank everybody for coming in tonight on this late show in honor of Uncle Dave, who has reached 45 subscribers. My God.
Nuts.
That is nuts.
And I will say this. Is Bill still here? Is Bill
still
in here?
Are you here still, Bill? Bill wasn't too long ago. It was like 2 minutes.
I say this in every live that I'm on. And when I started watching all these YouTube channels, that little bell went off up there. And I opened it up and it said, Warm Strong Adventures is following you. Bill was my first subscriber ever I did not have a video.
Oh, wow.
I did not have a video. And I remember like it was yesterday. I'm like, what's he subscribing to? Does he know? It's like an empty store, he's not getting what he's paying for, And but yeah, Bill was the very first subscriber on that channel. But I still am. I'm all over the place as far as being in live chats. but that's something that I'll never forget. Bill Warmstrong Adventures was my very first subscriber.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yep. So much respect to Bill. Much
And that's
respect.
something you'll never forget your first subscriber.
No, never.
Just
And I was
like
like, I was just watching him like 20 minutes ago. And I watch gaming channels and stuff like that. And some outdoor stuff from down south here. And I looked up and there was a little number 1 at that little bell. And I'm like, what is that? I figured it YouTube trying to sell me something, I click on it and said, Warmstrong Adventures is following you. And I'm like, what? So I go to my channel. I go over to click on it. I'm like, what is he following? It's like, you're following a blind man, dude, But yeah, Bill was the first. Bill was the very first subscriber I ever had. And I'll never forget it. Never forget
so we got if Bill's still in the house, so Sean, he's promoting his rabbi. Dave, I'll let you read his name because I can't quite figure it out.
Rabbi Yosel Sachs Schmielenheiser. He's available for weddings and bar mitzvahs and confirmations. Schmielenheiser. Well, just let your rabbi know he won't be needed, okay?
Men who are married live longer. Oh, so Marjorie is looking to prolong Bill's life. I think Bill ran away. Bill's MIA.
Scroll down one more post. Scroll down one more post and read that one.
Bill is the best?
No, one more. Go down again.
Uncle.
No, I am not married. I was married for 23 and a half, 24 years, and I'm gonna stay single. I'm more happy because I don't know. I cruise by myself, so I'm all right.
You're good at cruising by yourself?
I love it. I absolutely love it. I mean, I've asked people, hey, you want to go on a cruise? Look, it's all expenses paid. You just got to pay for, whatever souvenirs you want to bring back, this and that and the other thing. I was like, no, I can't go. No, I don't want to go. This and that and But hey, if you still got that 3/4 ton truck and that 16-foot trailer, can you come over and help me? I'm like, yeah, no, sorry, yeah. I'm going to be on a cruise. I mean, it's not, and I'm not saying it, men or women. It's both. It's both because I've asked some good male friends of mine. It's like, hey, man, all expense paid. I have to pay double occupancy anyway, right? So another $100-something for what?
You know what Barbie just said?
What?
She just made a lot of sense. Because if you have a 7-day cruise and you get the drink package, if you travel solo, you don't have to get 2 drink packages. So the money that you're actually saving is for that other person.
Correct.
Kind of.
Now I have to pay double occupancy, but I only pay single taxes and port fees, single drink package, all that kind of stuff. And then I have a king size bed all to myself.
Yeah. Marjorie says you're going to live longer. How about that?
I don't know.
No,
it's not all it's cracked up to be,
Marjorie,
I'm 53, I know I'm getting up there, but
we need to get a good guy for Marjorie. She's super amazing. And it was really nice to meet her. And
she's got Bill, man. Bill's awesome.
Bill ran away. Where did Bill go? Bill, come back.
Guess he heard the marriage thing, and
he's probably jumping around.
Oh, I'm sure. He's everywhere too now.
What time zone is Bill on? Is he on Eastern? Do you know where he is?
I think he's on Central because he's in Detroit.
Okay, so it's not so late for him.
Straight north for me. Yeah, it's 11:25 here.
Yeah, so it's 12:30 here on the East Coast.
No.
Hey, Uncle Dave, do you want to join us on the RNR?
Give me the exact dates, and I'll see.
So the
I'll
thing
see.
about
I'll see what I can
Norwegian,
look
I
up.
don't know about this particular cruise, but Norwegian actually has single cabins.
Yes, I saw
Like,
those too. They're in their own neighborhood. Did you know
oh,
that? There's a solo cabin neighborhood on Norwegian.
yeah, that's interesting. Eastern Standard Time for Bill, I suppose. Okay, so it may
Maybe
be
that's
late for him. That might have been his last call that he's kind of popped on.
dude. The last live he jumps into, he gets a marriage proposal. I mean, how cool is that?
That's great.
November
I mean,
29th to December 65.
it's,
Wow, how many
yeah,
days are in December of 2020? Did they change the
it's a long cruise from what I
28?
understand. It's
Evidently.
I think
Jeez.
it's like 66 or 67 days or something like that.
Yeah, it's no, it's got to be more than that. It's more like it's close to the 80s.
December 6th.
December 6th. I know what you meant, Sean. I was just being a smart ass.
Single men drink too much alcohol.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Women? Big thumbs.
Stop it. The dogs are starting to get anxious for some reason. I don't know what.
I was going to say.
They're crazy.
Danny.
They're crazy. 65. Oh my. Yeah. How much would that drink package cost?
It's the end of the fiscal year.
I got you. So November of 2025. Yeah. Sean, I'll shoot you an email and we'll get some details going. I might be able to pull that off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Also depends on. It also depends on where it ports out of. You know,
That's
if it's out of
Port Canaveral.
Oh, is it Port Canaveral? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean, I'll email you and yeah, we'll work out some details. I might be able to pop on there because I have a September what is it? September 15th of 2025, which I'll be making my platinum with Carnival, and I'm cruising with the Addicts, Chris and Liz. So yeah, I might, if I start now, I might be able to pull it off. So yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll definitely talk about it.
All right. So listen, Uncle Dave, we've been on for another hour again, huh?
It goes so fast.
It's crazy.
But you know, when you're at work, it takes forever. You know.
Tell me about it. You know, Monday through Friday is like working a month.
Yeah. Right. Awesome. If you do remember part
of the fairest tax deductible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Because that's the rock. Is that the rock and roll tribute cruise?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wait, I thought.
No, it's next year.
Right. Next year. Oh, Helping Hands is this year.
Well, that is.
I can't make the Helping Hand. I can't make the Helping Hands cruise.
Well, that's the Helping Hands. It's the rock and roll tribute cruise. It's in November of 2025.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. All right.
Next year,
okay.
Not this November. Yeah. Uncle Dave, I will share my alcohol package with you. Well, I don't know if you could share it, but you can. Each person has to get their own.
I don't know. I've never been on a cruise with someone. Well, my ex-wife. Well, yeah, my ex-wife. We had a drink package. We were on the Carnival Dream. Went to the Bahamas. The same trip I'm going on. I went with her in 2017, and you know we had the drink package and all this kind of stuff. And needless to say, I wasn't the one that ran out of drinks first. I didn't run out of drinks first. But yeah, and I'm anxious to go back because you know when I was in the Bahamas back in 2017, Nassau didn't have the new dock and you know the new port area like they have now. So I want to go check that out.
Yeah,
you know I absolutely love Key West. It reminds me of the French Quarter in New Orleans, but it's clean and the
Yeah.
people are nice. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, why? I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, you know. And yeah, there's some stuff that I really wasn't happy with, and it had nothing to do with the port. It was with
Right. The people you were
my
with.
ex-wife friends. Yeah, the people I was with, and you know, and I'm like, well, yeah, I told you the story. We're on the phone. So
Yeah.
this time, oh, Uncle Dave's gonna go ham up in there. So,
Well, what's great about West Palm Beach, the best part about West Palm Beach is that when the ship pulls into port, as soon as you step off the port, you're in the heart of West. I say West Palm Beach, I mean Key West. You're in the heart of Key West, and it's
yes,
everything right there in front of you. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. We went. I remember they had the big statue of the sailor and the woman kissing, that massive. And then shortly after we were there, it had actually gotten knocked down by one of the hurricanes. So I'm anxious to see. I hope they put that back up. There's a few places that I really like. There's also a Heroes Bar that has
Yeah,
opened.
it's Heroes Bar. Mm-hmm.
I have a friend of mine that is actually on that cruise right now out of Galveston.
Oh,
and
really?
they were like, you know, you got to come here, dude. You got to come here. Bring something military, bring some of your military stuff, you know, and let them put it on the wall to show that you were there, you know, and they'll remember who gave it to them and where it came from and all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, okay, I can do that. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm going to do, you know.
Well, that's great.
I'm into all that kind of stuff. I don't
Yeah.
know why, you know.
Key West is amazing. I love Key West. I mean, we'll try to drive down there every now and then. We were just there maybe it was about 2 months ago. Had a great time.
How long? I always wondered. I mean, I've watched show TV on it and all that. How long is that bridge?
7 miles.
That's it.
7
I thought
miles.
it was longer than that.
No, they call it the 7 Mile Bridge. That's the bridge you see in what's the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yes.
Total Recall. Not Total Recall.
No,
No,
not Total Recall.
True Lies or whatever it's called.
True Lies. That's it. True Lies. Yeah.
Yeah, with what's her name?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can't think.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis. So Marjorie wants to share the drink package with you. Are you in?
I'd rather share my alcohol package than drink it.
Yeah, True Lies. That was a great movie. I could watch that movie over and over again.
It's
so
funny. It's
It's
funny.
so funny how he hid that fact that, you know, from his wife.
Right.
Then,
And then she
and then
becomes
the
his stripper.
and then that scene with the car salesman and everything is just hysterical.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And he's trying to say that he's like a secret agent.
Right.
We've got Uncle Dave. I'm looking to get a number of vets on a cruise. Oh, they never. Do you know?
I know a few. I know quite a few. So yeah, like I said, I'll shoot you an email, and that way you'll have my email, and we can talk about it. You know, I'll send you an information. I do have someone, not a veteran, but I do have someone that I would like to nominate for a Helping Hands cruise. She and her husband, well, she is a breast cancer survivor. They're a single income family. I went to high school with her. Great people. I'm not going to plead their case here, but you know, I'll talk to you about that also. But they have never been on a cruise. They never will be able to afford to go on a cruise. You know, it's just one of those things, you know. So yeah, I'll talk to you about that also, Sean.
You know, I was just thinking, Scott knows the answer to all these questions for all these movies.
Mhm.
When Scott, when do you have time to watch a movie? That's what I want to know. How do you know? all
Right?
these answers?
Unless he's got that like photographic memory or whatever it's called, where he like watched it when he was a kid, and he's just still got it. You know,
It's still got it. No, that's the
he's
thing too.
like
When
Cliff
we went
Clavin
there-
off of Cheers. You know, he's just full of all this useless information, and when somebody asks a random question, he just spits it out. You know,
Scott, I know it's a classic. I mean, it's a great
classic.
movie.
Yes, it
Of
is.
course.
Definitely a classic. Definitely.
Marjorie, who's my new girlfriend? That's what I need to know. That I need to invite to my stream.
No, you did already.
Yeah, do
You
the
did
2 to
my
5 minute video. Mhm.
Board.
That's all you need to do.
Next board meeting is next week.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah. So, all right, Dave. Listen, I'm gonna wrap it up. I want to thank everybody for coming in tonight. It was totally unexpected. Another unexpected Friday late night show for us. In Sean's case, this is the early morning show. Maybe
Yes,
not so
yes.
early. You know, it's
Well, I
probably
think
mid.
he's like 15 hours ahead of us, I think.
I think it's mid morning right now over there. So, it's
I
really,
thought he was, I know it's not 15 hours ahead of us, but it's like a 16-hour flight from here to there. I know that.
it's a half a day for
For
sure.
sure.
More
sure.
than that.
Yes.
All right. Well, Dave, thank you very much for coming in.
Oh, thanks for
Congratulations.
having me. Thank everybody else for showing up in the chat. You know, that's great. It was good. I really like to. I'm gonna start something weekly, but it'll probably be a later type of thing. You know, because there's a lot going on in the YouTube streets. So
Look
I
at
don't want to
this.
step on
It's
anybody's toes.
2:37 in the afternoon. It's not even morning.
2:37 tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah.
So it's 11.
Good night, Danny.
15.
Yeah. You mentioned doing something like Humpback Wednesdays or something to that effect. And
Yeah, like like a hump day chat or something. But I don't want to be up late and
right.
I'm not getting up at 6 in the morning and 5 in the morning to do it because like I said, I
Right.
didn't want to step on anybody else's toes that have their regular stuff. I don't know.
don't think
I'll figure something out.
Yeah, Bill and Scott's got their Wednesday thing going on. I don't know if there's too many others, but that might be a good thing to look into. But
yeah, it'll be like after Bill and Scott and all that kind of stuff,
right.
because that's somebody I'm not going to step on for sure.
No, of course not. No. But anyway, so listen, everybody, have a fantastic Labor Day weekend.
Yes.
Enjoy yourselves. Be safe. Drink plenty of not this, but water. If you do drink this, stay hydrated and stay safe. Thank you, everybody,
Yes,
for being
everybody enjoy the Labor Day weekend that we're going to take off of work to celebrate working.
We're going to meet you, Danny. I pretty 99.9% sure of it. So you could count on it. This is next year in Orlando. She's going to be here. So
Really?
great life.
Next year. Great
life.
Live.
Great live. I'll put you in the group chat also. Perfect. That'd be great.
Scott, as always, thanks for coming by and checking it out.
So
anytime I'm live or I have a video out and I see somebody that I follow and look up to, pop in or leave a message, leave a comment on a video. I'm like, yeah. I mean, I'm not at 50 and I don't have all these subscribers, but when I see people of the caliber of people that show up and show support, I'm like, doesn't matter now. I've made it. In my mind, I've made it.
Oh yeah.
I've got Greg and Michelle leaving comments and liking, Chris and Liz and Scott and Bill and all these people that I watch. And I'm like, yeah, I just keep doing what I'll do, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm complete.
So I don't have like some really fancy closing video or anything like that, but I'm going to throw on a quick 30-second commercial with Regis Philbin, and this will be our good night to everybody. So
There you go. Put some Regis on.
there we go. How about here we go, Regis.
When it comes to great resorts, nothing beats a Carnival cruise. All your daytime fun, all your nighttime shows and entertainment, and all your foods included too in one low price. Reg, what are you doing here?
You have to ask?
I think I do have to ask.
I mean,
yes.
after all these years of it, could see me now.
It must be working, huh?
Working on me.
Take a 3, 4, or 7-day vacation on Carnival, the most popular cruise line in the world.
You're right, Kathy. It's a fun shit.
Take care.